Many people learn in school that Christopher Columbus discovered America. This statement is often repeated in books and celebrated on Columbus Day. However, this claim is a myth that needs to be debunked. To say Columbus discovered America ignores the rich history and vibrant cultures that existed in North and South America long before his arrival. Columbus's voyages had a profound impact on the course of history, but we must be careful not to perpetuate harmful historical inaccuracies. It is time to challenge the traditional narrative and uncover the truth about what transpired centuries ago. In the 15th century, European nations were eager to find new trade routes to Asia. The East Indies held the promise of valuable spices, silks, and other goods. Christopher Columbus, an Italian explorer, believed he could find a faster route to Asia by sailing west across the Atlantic Ocean. He underestimated the size of the Earth, believing it to be much smaller than it actually is. Columbus presented his plan to several European monarchs before securing funding from King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella of Spain. With their support, he embarked on his first voyage in 1492. Columbus set sail with 3 ships, the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria. His mission was clear: find a westward route to Asia and establish trade relations. After weeks at sea, Columbus and his crew landed on an island in the Bahamas on October 12, 1492. He believed he had reached the East Indies, calling the native inhabitants Indians. This encounter marked the beginning of European exploration and colonization of the Americas, a process that would have far-reaching consequences for both the Old and New Worlds. Columbus explored several other Caribbean islands, including Cuba and Hispaniola, present-day Haiti and the Dominican Republic. He established the first Spanish colony in the Americas on Hispaniola, marking the beginning of European settlement in the region. Columbus returned to Spain in 1493, bringing with him news of his discoveries and a few native people he had captured. Section 4. A land already inhabited. Columbus did not arrive on empty shores. The Americas were already home to millions of people with their own diverse cultures, languages, and histories. These indigenous populations had developed complex societies with sophisticated agricultural practices, advanced engineering, and rich artistic traditions. The myth of Columbus discovering America perpetuates the erasure of these indigenous peoples and their accomplishments. It reinforces the Eurocentric view of history that privileges European perspectives and minimizes the contributions of other cultures. It is crucial to remember that the Americas were already inhabited by thriving civilizations long before Columbus's arrival. Section 5. Pre-Columbian explorers. Columbus was not even the first European to reach the Americas. Viking explorer Leif Erikson is believed to have landed on the coast of North America around the year 1000, nearly 500 years before Columbus. Erikson established a settlement called Vinland, which is thought to have been located somewhere on the coast of Newfoundland, Canada. While Erikson's voyage did not have the same lasting impact as Columbus's expeditions, it demonstrates that the idea of Europeans reaching the Americas before Columbus is not a new concept. It further undermines the notion that Columbus was the first to discover this part of the world. Section 6. A legacy of colonization, not discovery. Columbus's voyages had a profound and lasting impact on the world. They opened up new avenues for trade, cultural exchange, and exploration. However, we must acknowledge this impact alongside the devastating consequences of European colonization. The arrival of Europeans in the Americas led to the displacement, enslavement, and death of millions of indigenous people. It is essential to move beyond the simplistic narrative of discovery and acknowledge the complex history of the Americas. Columbus's voyages were not the beginning of this history, but they represent a pivotal moment in the story of European colonialism. Let's remember that recognizing the achievements of individuals should not come at the expense of historical accuracy.